In June of 1816, snow fell on New England. Crops froze in July. Across the world, harvests failed, famine spread, and the sky itself seemed wrong. People had no idea why. The answer was buried on the other side of the planet, under a mountain that had blown itself apart. The story begins in April 1815, on a remote island in what's now Indonesia. A volcano called Mount Tambora erupted. And not just any eruption, but the single most powerful one in recorded human history. It hurled so much rock and ash into the sky that the mountain lost over a mile of its own height. Tens of thousands of people died in the immediate disaster. But the real catastrophe was invisible, and it was only just beginning. The eruption blasted millions of tons of sulfur gas high into the stratosphere, far above the weather. There, it spread into a thin veil of haze that wrapped around the entire globe, reflecting sunlight back into space. Slowly, the whole planet began to cool. It took months for the full effects to arrive, but by the following year, 1816, the world's climate had quietly broken. And almost no one alive understood the connection. The results were devastating. In New England, it snowed in June, and frost killed crops straight through the summer. In Europe, still reeling from years of war, relentless cold and rain destroyed harvest after harvest. Food prices soared, famine set in, and desperate people rioted for bread. In parts of Asia, disrupted monsoons and severe flooding are thought to have helped spread a deadly cholera outbreak. One volcano on one island had reached across the entire world. But here's where the story takes a curious turn. That miserable, gloomy summer changed culture in ways we still feel today. On the shores of Lake Geneva, a small group of writers found themselves trapped indoors by the endless rain. To pass the time, they dared each other to write ghost stories. One of them, a young woman named Mary Shelley, dreamed up a tale of a scientist and the creature he brings to life, and wrote Frankenstein. Another guest sketched out a story that would help create the modern vampire. And it didn't stop there. With so many horses starving after the failed oat harvests, a German inventor went looking for a way to travel without them. His solution, a two-wheeled machine you pushed along with your feet, was the direct ancestor of the modern bicycle. A single volcanic eruption helped inspire both one of literature's greatest monsters and one of the world's favorite machines. The year without a summer is more than a strange chapter of history. It's one of the earliest clear demonstrations that our climate is a single, connected system, that an event in one hidden corner of the Earth can reshape lives everywhere. 2 centuries later, as we grapple with a changing climate of our own, that lesson feels more urgent than ever. No one in 1816 knew that their frozen summer, their failed crops, and their ghost stories all traced back to a single mountain half a world away. It's a haunting reminder of just how connected and how fragile our world really is.